Hello, humans and others. This is Temporal Vagabond with the second installment of the Back to the Future game. We are in some old lady's house. We gave her a shoe and she invited us in, and she is failing to make us tea. Yep, that's the story so far. Don't even need that button. Let's see. Oh, this is I guess Vice Principal Strickland's sister. She's awkward and loud.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could
Was
keep
he born
little
bald?
Gerald out of her clothes.
Oh, Gerald. I'm just gonna call him Gerald from now on.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it.
Isn't it? That's the guy we meet in the third movie, I think. What's this one?
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
Alright, so she's got like newspapers everywhere. What? Maybe we could put the tea on for her?
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You!
What?
It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
She's critiquing graffiti. Okay, ask about the shoes.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
Yeah, okay. This is weird stuff.
What are these?
My editorial trophies!
Cat Lovers Quarterly?
It's legitimate journalism.
Alright, so she's a journalist. Ish. Could I go through her newspapers?
Don't touch those!
Apparently not.
My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously
Yeah.
organized.
They look
Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Jam. Jeez, lady. And I can't click on the TV. Click on... Guess not. Candy, yes.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am.
Looks like one big blob, actually.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very
Pretty
particular
Whiskers.
about who handles her food.
Can you come up with a better name than Pretty Whiskers? Okay.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
Isn't it summer?
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
Oh, I got her to go away. Okay, now I'm gonna look at her newspapers. Don't know what I'm looking for, but... Quickly now. Double time.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice
Perfect.
picture.
Can I not? I guess I can't just find what I'm looking for by randomly looking through newspapers.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Okay, so the game's pushing you up. She's got binoculars.
Hey, mind if I use your
Whoa.
binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead,
Okay. Just kind of clipped back into the frame there. It was a little bit awkward.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
Alright.
There's a clue to finding Doc out there. I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
I guess I have to talk to her.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree! Yes?
Jeez. When'd you lose your shoe?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
That shoe.
Oh, that shoe! Huh.
Jeez.
Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yeah, yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned
Ooh,
down.
speakeasy.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Intense. An illegal speakeasy? Cool.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past,
Why not?
young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Where was it?
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
Really?
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Could've made
Student
that
of
one.
history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
Okay.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned
Well, yeah.
down.
Following year, as I recall.
Okay, so I need to know what year the video store went up, and then I can take a year away, and that's the year the dock's in. What's with all
What's
this?
with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every
Surprised
issue
Cat
of
hasn't
the
gotten
Hill
into it.
Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get
It's like the
out.
paper.
Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Nice. Can I look them
I
back?
guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the
here
speakeasy
I have
burned down.
I meant the date. Actual date. Nice, but not.
Doing some stargazing?
Oh, I set my sights on the lower things. Is that?
Tenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Tiff? Okay. Just not very inventive with names, I guess, the Tans.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Harsh. Okay. So can I leave and go to the video store? Like, ask them when they were built?
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Yeah.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
But
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in
Oh,
charge
jeez.
of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Why? Why you gotta be like that? Okay, can I look at the video store?
mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
February 1932. Okay. So it was sometime in 1931.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
What? That's not what an argument is that. Okay, so I have a year. I guess I can go through the newspapers for that year? Let's get it out of here again.
the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
You'd think, except, still not on. Quick. And look.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The
Carl
suspect
Sagan?
in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc!
Jeez, what's the name
Killed
of
by
the
a
day?
mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Okay, we gotta save him from getting killed. Come on, Marty!
My newspapers!
Shit.
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
Oh, you've gotten my history
You
out
know,
of
they are
order.
labeled.
Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what
Only
you've
about 20
done?
minutes?
Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
I wonder if they even listen to her anymore. Alrighty. Not bad, from just there.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's, well, it's nowhere near Halloween. A work uniform.
It's, my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
At the Model T factory?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
No.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
Pretty lax fun.
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
Yeah. Okay, time circuits on.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Perfect. And enter
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before
Give yourself more time.
and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Alright, I got a day. Oh, so pretty. Oh, the music of the series. This is so good. Glares at the dog. Who you looking at? Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Oh. That's Why? Hey, is it just random shit? Oh, wait. Gunshots. They fixed ourselves. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Hiding behind the billboard. Very nice. Hill Valley. This should be fun. Depression era. And Prohibition, which is why they were talking about the speakeasy.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Gentlemen. Oh. Somebody for mayor. Oh, that guy's walk was angry. So I'm guessing I'll find the dock in the police station. Do you think at this point that Marty would have gotten used to crossing streets?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Shit. Are you Edmund?
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction.
Oh,
Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10
Seems like
long
you're a bit
years,
biased.
namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
I don't want to say I know him. I'm a supporter, yeah.
So mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin.
Okay.
Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
No. Yeah, honestly.
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens
That
just
wasn't
like
exactly
Carl
what I was
Sagan
saying.
did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's...
I can just use the name. Oh my god. Oh, these are so good. Oh, these are so. Oh my god. That could be Harry Callahan. Or it could be Sonny Crockett. I think it's between these two. Sorry, Corleone. Well, she already called me Sonny earlier, so I may as well just fit the bill.
Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
No prob. Yeah, I kind of already figured that out.
I know.
But
I
weeks
met you
away.
back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Okay.
Is this
on
wretched
the
creature
first
yours?
impression.
He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
I guess that's her catchphrase.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Yeah, looks pointedly at the police station. Can I? Oh, nice. Okay. Does it say Bank of Italy? But they scratched out Italy? Nice.
How can I help you, sir?
You can't.
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
I can enter buildings. Wait.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
What?
Hello?
No solicitors!
Okay, guess that's their catchphrase. Can I click on this?
Bank of Italy?
Speakeasy rooms? Let's check. I just want to look at everything, really.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down.
No
How
shit,
did Doc
Sherlock.
ever get mixed up in that?
Probably was just walking by.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, bum.
Wow. Okay. It's polite. We have gum! They say, loudly. Oh, I want to get my shoe shined.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Okay. The Majestic Arms.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Yeah, okay. Oh, come on. Come on. What's this? Shark?
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
It's compared to Jaws, I guess. Can't go in that door. I guess I can't go any further this way. Okay. That out in the street. Oh shoot. Okay. Yep. Ran into a pole. It's okay. I'm okay. Shit. Okay. Get run over by a car. Not too sad. Soup kitchen. Oh, this is where the cafe is usually. Oh shit, I'm actually inside, okay. I went in. Wait, that looked like George. So is that George's dad? Yeah. The rub the neck thing is supposed to be the clue.
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well,
Nice accent.
I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it.
Nice.
If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent
Oh,
up the river.
shoot.
You wouldn't want that, would
Already
you?
works for kid? Okay.
Would you?
No, of
Yeah,
course
really would.
not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
You?
Keep your eyes on the soup,
Obviously.
kid. Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
How nice they did his
You do
little, like,
that. And
awkward shifty
McFly-
animation.
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold
Steal
on
his
to
hat?
it.
Jerk.
Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
So wait, he owns the soup kitchen? Cue ball! Buddy!
Ahem. Okay.
The, like, soup.
Hey, never mind.
I guess you Who are you?
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Alright, okay, so there's really no reason for me to be in here. I clicked on the door thinking I was just gonna pop in and out like all the other ones. Let's go down to the police station, see my friend. He's in jail. 'Cause people think he done did blow up a speakeasy. Nice. Alright. Hey, I want to talk to a criminal.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No?
Then scram.
Okay. Just... Oh, nice. I was thinking I was gonna have to, like, break in.
Doc!
Marty,
Hello!
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I
Samuel?
did?
Still confused about that, actually.
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The
gonna
police picked
die,
me up for
Doc.
that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
No joke.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
So
Very funny,
did you
Doc.
do it?
Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan. Right. But what?
Actually, probably couldn't go back in time at this point, because if I stopped him from... this is complicated. If I stopped him from getting picked up, then he's not here for a long period of time. Then the car doesn't come to me, and then I don't come here. Make a stand, I guess? Talk to the gangsters, alright?
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a puppy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
Okay.
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed.
Okay. I guess just tell the cop.
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc. You're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Still pretty bad. Yeah, this is a better option.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc.
Teenage
You
Doc.
want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup
Or else there is
kitchen.
a
Got
reason
it.
to go into the soup
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
kitchen. Smooth.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Aww. Wait, I wasn't finished.
Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self
No,
yet?
I haven't moved. It's been 2 seconds. Did you really expect me to go get it? Well, I know he's in jail. I know what to do with the number. Okay. Let's see. I did find his notebook.
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell
I
them.
did,
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986. after we saved me from a grisly death in 1931.
Alright, yeah, that's the plan. Yeah,
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna? We never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socio-economic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just about lost her mind.
That would explain a lot.
Okay, yeah, saw my grandpa.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's tannin is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Why do I get the feeling
Sylvia.
I'm gonna find her too? Where have you been?
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
Oh, they're teenagers now. Oh, how's the family?
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine, fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
That's the year this game came out, so... Yeah! Yes! This is what I wanted to ask. Where'd
the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
Okay.
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Yes.
Evie, so that DeLorean...
is for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original, plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Nice. Okay. So what are you doing here?
So, what were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
The usual? You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Marty.
Oh yeah, also it's
I
broken.
hate to tell you, Doc, but your last time departed display is on the fritz.
It is? So how did you find me?
I found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
He did? How strange. Einie almost never attacks people. Not without a good reason, anyway.
Yeah, trust Einie's judgment. I don't like Edna. What about kid?
What's the story with this kid Tannen jerk anyway?
This father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait,
Nice.
if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
Nice.
No kidding.
Shoot. Alright, I think I got enough info there.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of
That's
words,
the best way
Marty.
to say. Okay. So anyway, we're just a bit over 30 minutes. Turn around. That's good. We're just a bit over 30 minutes, but it was worth it to get all that extra info. It was really killing me trying to figure out how the DeLorean came back. I thought that was just going to be a massive plot hole. But anyway, so I'm really enjoying this so far. This is really good. I like being in 1931. And we get to meet Teen Doc, hopefully in like the next episode, because I think I'm about to call him. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see ya!
Doc!
Bump goes the weasel.